offense. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Takes the second down snap. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It's on target to Williams. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A gain of 15 there. And that is a Dolphins' first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They work against the blitz. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They are throwing it again. Caught in the comeback route. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
And this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. He's going to throw it again. Finds him over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Well, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Sticking to the air here. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. That's
blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Still sticking with the passing game. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Options aplenty out wide. 5 receivers set here on 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Catch made left side by Judy. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 17.
He's going to try to throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
They'll throw it on 1st and goal. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's go. Play. 70 Lions. Ready.
Achane. When he gets in, touchdown. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Well, his coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jaguars go for 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron. Here we go.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars start off well, tie things 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, Shaq. 72. Rocco 80. Cut that team. Cut that team. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That could sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Got it. Ready.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Ready. 79 Broncos. Cowboy 80.
They're going for this. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. Working on 1st down. Finds him on the slant. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. He's going to throw this one. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
More downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready, go!
Back now, pressure coming. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Okay, ready?
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. There's A-Chain up the middle. And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. Devon A-Chain with the touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Strong with the return. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Rip, 23, Silver.
Inside give here for Tootin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Jaguars into punt formation. The punt heads towards the sideline. Not returnable. Well done. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
They'll come out throwing. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Working now from the gun. Finds his back, Achane. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third down now, Jaguars going nickel. Throw here, third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Finds Hunter downfield. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. So 1st down from the 41. Lawrence working from the gun. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Son, it's a hunt! 11, Agate!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He throws a bullet to this. He's got it inside the 10. Gets a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Defense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Bring up the design keeper. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's caught. Judy has it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is a Dolphins first down. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. This time looking to throw. Connects with the open man downfield. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Will begin his return from the 11. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
On the give, it's Tootin. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Hey, Soto. Same right. Go.
They go play action. Lawrence. Connects here with Jalen Noel. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
That's good.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Lawrence to throw it. Complete left side to Thomas. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. And it's to the 27. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
All right, let's go.
Now Lawrence. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. That was Hunter, the intended receiver. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Hey.
Going on 4th. Here's Lawrence. Got his man. This is Noel. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go. Here we go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. It's inside the 10. Pass caught. 9-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Here we go.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, route.
Lawrence looking to throw. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Give him 25 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Brent, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Lisa, 24. Hey, Ginger.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Hey, run.
Zone read. They'll give it to Tootin. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Fred on red.
They'll go again here with Tootin. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
All right, let's go. 13, Luke. Hey, Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Lawrence to the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, kid, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best.
And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Honest Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. He'll drop this down to Achane. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. And dose of the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And 8 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Entering Cooper takes it away.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Grip, 23.
And off to Tootin. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. All in left side. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Lawrence working from the gun. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Lisa, 24.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown.
The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Moore with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. They look to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this fourth down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10 at the 10.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
On the red. Here we go.
On the ground. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Right, let's go.
Motioning left is Thomas.
Here we go.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Stop short of the goal line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Still.
And drawn up here for Lawrence. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Right on the doorstep now. Here's first and goal from inside the 1.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence going to try and run again. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Caught out wide. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular when the back ended up being the target and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown.
Bro, that's crazy, man. I have to quit this game because of that bullshit. Two tackles in the backfield. This
a lot of pressure on him in that moment. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's brought down after a short gain.
positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Brings up third down.
Back to throw. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Still sticking with the passing game. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars take possession along the 32-yard line.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. That one's cut along the left sideline. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Moore with a return.
Elijah Moore on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Design quarterback run here.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
70 Timberwolves.
He's drawn up for him. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? He's drawn up for him. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Down, pass coming. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Red on red.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got it. It's a Jacksonville
Y'all trying to cheat the clock. You trying to goddamn win the score.
Jaguars put up even
Get your
more
ass
points
in
in a
there.
win.
Cam Little on 4
So an
games
exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Washington now to return.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Now the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. And stick with Achane. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. The Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the